First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Standing in, Warner Park, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Popped him up. Fay takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jim Arthur.
Number 1, Jim Arthur.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Neil Traxler.
Second baseman, Neil Traxler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here's a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez sprinting after it, one down. Digging in, Willie Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ramirez.
In there, 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Rico Espinoza. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Vinny Prado.
Leading off for the Rumble Fund. First baseman, Vinny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. windup and the 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Marquez. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Cowan.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Cowan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup right down the middle. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Ramirez going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Relay four.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Bowie Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jesus Batista claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For Binghamton, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game.
A minor leaguer hears from his agent. An unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. The player is embracing the change that the sudden trade has imposed on him. Players don't always take it so well. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Good job.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, number 24 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball and changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is